And I would also say at this point, the Athenians make a desperate emissary to the Spartans, who are right now not even at the wall at the Isthmus of Corinth. They are in Sparta,
Yeah.
in Laconia, because they are having another religious festival, which said religious festival did not allow them to come in time for the Battle of Marathon, like some other religious festival. And it was also a reason why the Spartan army could not move in force for the Battle of Thermopylae.
Yeah, this is becoming a bit of a trope among the Spartan army that they're being prevented from their duty to the gods by celebrating religious festivals. So you know that the Spartans are having a lovely time at this festival while the Athenians are huddled together, having been deprived of their city on the island of Salamis.
But
Yeah, they.
the Athenians do come, and they are like, guys, you got to help us. And they just said, and then they point blank told them that the offer that the great king has given us is very, very beneficial to us. We stand to gain a lot, but we are committed to the alliance of us Greeks fighting to get these Persians out of our lands for good. Now, you guys are just hiding behind your walls, you know, because now that you feel like because the Spartans had sent emissaries, so they saw the Athenians telling off Alexander the First with the first offer from Mardonius. So they're like, okay, these guys are not going to betray us. They are loyal to the cause, so we could just build up the wall at the Isthmus of Corinth and just chill for the rest of our lives. So the
Yeah.
Athenians are pretty pissed off and demand action. And the crazy thing is, for 10 days, they get no response, right? The main thing is the Ephors have not even bothered to give the Athenian emissaries any thought, right? And it was only on the 10th day of the festival that the Athenians finally just tell the Spartans, send us aid with a full force of soldiers, or we're done. We'll go over to the Great King. We stand to gain from it. And, then you guys are on your own.
Yeah.
And it was only at the evening of the 10th day, and after one of the Spartan commanders was able to persuade the efforts to act, the Athenians get a message: the Spartan army is marching at dawn. And this time it's not a token force like what was sent at the Battle of Thermopylae a year ago. It is a massive force that the Spartans are actually sending this time. And if I'm not mistaken, we're talking about 5,000 Spartan hoplites citizens. So these are like, the main guys of the Spartan army, along with 5,000 allied hoplites. And each Spartan citizen is accompanied by seven helots as his servants and combatants with light infantry for the battle. So that's 35,000. And the allied infantry will be having at least one light infantry. So it's a massive force coming from the Peloponnesian forces, like, area right now. And I think some modern historians estimate that at the time, basis the estimates on Spartan population, this is about a third of all Spartan manpower that is moving up to the Isthmus of Corinth and beyond. And it was a massive force that has finally come to be. And if you don't mind, I'll just, maybe this is just me getting into the numbers, but we are talking about 5,000 um, Spartan hoplites and their allied hoplites, 8,000 from Athens, 5,000 from Corinth, 3,000 from Megara, 3,000 from Sicyon, Gaia 1,500, and Phileas 1,000, Trozen 1,000. And then you have about a miscellaneous assortment of city states such as Leperum, Chalcis, Plataea, Potidaia, who all are sending contingents. And together, we are talking about just about 40,000 hoplites marshalling. Contemporary sources, you could say that the combat forces for the Greek alliance is closer to 100,000. And you can put in, like, about 50,000 for non combatant roles in the camp. It's truly a massive force. The Persian army that they're facing is even larger. So it is a force that would be a minimum of 150,000 men, even by contemporary standards. So the Greeks are, anyways, outnumbered pretty badly.